Welcome back, everyone. In today's economy, it's a big question. How can I protect my money? Well, we've got an expert here to help you answer those questions. We're joined by retirement investor expert Joseph Leonard. He's also the author of The Retirement Vault, a guide to protecting your assets in an age of uncertainty. Mr. Leonard, thanks for being here with us.
Thanks for having me, Trey.
I know you get this question a lot. What do you tell folks when they ask you, what is the best thing I can do to keep my money safe?
Well, the best thing to do is to sit down with a planner first,
Right.
to have a plan. I find most people today are wandering aimlessly without a plan. And they need to determine what kind of monies they're going to need. Not necessarily what they want, but how much money are they going to need, and what investments are going to provide them the income that they want.
What lessons have you learned from the recent market decline that you can share with us? I mean, there's a lot out there, I know, but what are some of the big ones?
A lot of people had money in places where they needed that money, and they had it in too much risk. The biggest question for most people today is how to determine what risk levels they really should be at. And it's a very hard process to do from the advisor side, is sitting down with them to really lay out what their risk patterns are and what those monies are going to be used for. So don't have too much risk with monies that you know that you're going to need.
Okay, let's talk retirement for a minute. How much can we benefit, say, if we wanted to work a little bit longer than we planned?
Well, you know, today, because of the recent turmoil that's happened in the last 18 months, we're looking at people that are going to work another 5 years. They thought they were going to retire 2 years from now, so they're now saying, hey, I'm going to have to work another 7 because they had too much risk in their portfolio. So, you know, they can really rebuild that in that 5-year period of time, you know, maybe the 30–40% losses that they had. Mm-hmm. So another 5 years is a definite for most people today that we're looking to retire.
And while we're talking about retirement, how do you go about figuring out how much you should be saving for your retirement?
Well, again, that goes back to there's three buckets of money that they need to have. Necessity money, money that are what-ifs that they're going to need, and then what they're going to leave behind. Once they determine what those buckets are, then they can determine how much money to put in each one of them.
I know a lot of employers right now, they're not matching those 401ks right now. Should we still continue to contribute even though they're not matching it?
Absolutely. If you're 5 years or 7 years or 10 years plus to retirement, you should be maxing your 401k contributions. I mean, you have that timeline that's really going to help it build back in that period of time.
All right, some good information there. Thanks so much for stopping by and being with us again today, and congratulations on the book. I know it's #1 on one of the bestseller lists here.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Ms. Leonard. Paula?